This time on Sailing Intermission, we started to go north, but we were delayed by a big storm. I want to take the time to thank our subscribers for joining us on our journey, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and come along with us.
And we finally made it out from Port Canaveral.
Speaking of storms, we ran into another one on the way.
And got stuck on a sandbar.
And we used our autopilot, which gave us time to relax and do some dancing.
And we were getting ready to leave Port Canaveral, and a surprise thunderstorm blew in, and so we decided to have breakfast at a local place and wait it out and then leave a little bit later. Well, we got a late start leaving Port Canaveral because of a thunderstorm, and now we're actually having to motor because we don't have enough wind to sail fast enough to try to make the Ponce Inlet in due time. And the race is on. Who'll win, Isabella or Polstein?
Here's Steve at the wheel. We're still in a race with that big ship that kicked us out of the channel.
Yes, they did.
That's all right.
Ruthlessly kicked us out just because they weighed 10 billion tons or something.
It's because their beam takes up the whole channel.
Yes. It's a beaming one.
It's good to see they're keeping the channel clean, nice and deep. And we are getting ready to totally leave Cape. A little bit sad. We'll miss all the wonderful rocket launches, and had some great people that we met. The staff at the marina where we stayed was good, and it'll be a little sad.
Well, still, sorry.
Well, we just received a weather alert update from our routing service, WRI, and apparently there is a rather heavy storm coming our way with gusts up to possibly 40 miles an hour. It's supposed to be where we're going in about 40 minutes to an hour, so we are flipping it to the inlet as fast as we can.
Yeah, we're trying to outrun it, and we're close. So I think we might be able to outrun it. Definitely don't want to be in some super gusty wind situation.
No, sir.
Well, Motor and Karen, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I would like to say having an autopilot is totally awesome. So Isabella is at the wheel, and we are just monitoring and cruising along nicely, staying out of the thunderstorms, and headed to Ponce Inlet.
Looks like we're on course to hit Ponce Inlet. We are still trying to outrun the storm. Getting close to the channel markers. I think we're going to outrun this storm. We are in the channel. We're still worried about Mother Nature. And there's the town of Ponce Inlet, I believe. And here we're headed to the marina in the inlet. We're sitting in the middle of the Ponce Inlet. We ran aground. We ended up being blinded by a squall. The channel is so narrow, and it was raining like hell. Waiting for a tow.
So y'all, I'm going to recap our entrance to the Ponce Inlet, Ponce De Leon. So it's an inlet that is pretty well marked, but there's lots of turns we had to make to get to the marina. And at one point we missed a turn, and then a huge squall just came out of nowhere. I mean, just a torrential downpour. We couldn't see. The Garmin light went out. I had a flashlight, back behind the Garmin trying to see. And in all the commotion and the blindness, and I think it was probably 40 knots gusting winds, it was totally amazing in a bad way. And anyway, we got stuck on a sandbar and tried to get off and just couldn't. And so we called Boat US, and they came to our rescue. Luckily, as quickly as that squall came up, it dissipated. But anyway, we got a nice tow to the marina. I like to say our Cummins engine was a trooper, was sucking up water and sand, and still powered later on. So very thankful for that. I actually went to the Ponce De Leon Lighthouse. It's the tallest one in Florida, 175 feet. This is the view from the top. I love lighthouses. They're big, hard, and strong. And this is a great view from that lighthouse. It is a little bit scarier actually going down the stairs than coming up. You can see the tremendous current.
Well, true confessions, Karen was talking about the current there in the Jacksonville marina, and the fact is, when we were leaving, they were so strong that even with two people on the dock pushing us off and Karen doing the same on the boat, I managed to put some pretty good scratches in the hull, which I'll have to fix. And in retrospect, I should have pushed the bow thruster out and then gunned it to get away from that dock. I guess I know better next time.